our final game of day 2. California taking on Florida. I'm Chris Mycoskie. Welcome to Horner Ballpark. This is Reagan Ratcliff, and we have a game tonight, Reagan, where Florida needs a win to advance. California feels like it's in a pretty good spot, but nothing's guaranteed.
Yeah, really a lot at stake in this ball game. For California, they come in 2-0. They're riding high. But even for California, there's a lot at stake for this ball club tonight. For Florida, a win, then they're in. What Illinois is looking for, a team that's 2-1 in pool play, and pool play can become very interesting. A three-way tie tonight if Florida wins. And for what Illinois, what they're pulling for is a slugfest. You're going to have two outstanding pitchers on the mound tonight. Anthony Lariz from South Florida, Easton Hawk going for California tonight.
Now, when you think of a pregame snack that'll get you ready, especially on a really hot day like today, what pops into your brain for a student athlete like him? I've got a good answer for you. Unfortunately here, he might not be happy with it, but he is able to leg it out and avoid hitting into a double play. But Harry, again, all of these players filled out questionnaires for us when they reached the team hotel here in Dallas, and we appreciate all these fun answers, insight into their personality. And Harry, good luck before a game. This is his pregame snack. You want to venture a guess?
Whatever it was, it gave him some fuel to get down the line right there and beat out the double play ball.
Oreo cookies.
Oh, absolutely.
Is the pregame snack for that young man. Well, he is aboard on a fielder's choice. Castellani retired at second, and now Cameron Uzilia, the first baseman for Florida. He attends Calvary Christian, and he'll continue wearing that red helmet when he reaches the college level at North Carolina State. Harriel, those Oreos powering him to a stolen base.
Well, it was Harriel earlier today that kick-started Florida in the fourth inning. Game was scoreless. Had a leadoff single and eventually scored the game's first run on a wild pitch. Here he's at second now. Really almost the same situation. We were on the fourth inning in a scoreless ball game. In scoring position.
0-1 pitch coming with now a man on second. And Uzilia delivers a base knock into the outfield. They'll send Harriel to the plate. Slides in safely. And Florida is on the board. 1-0 in favor of the Sunshine State.
I think you got to go back to Harriel legging out that ground ball. What would have been a routine, tailor-made double play. That's a great piece of hitting by Uzilia to go back up the middle. Able to barrel it up, send it right back through the box. But because of Harriel's effort on the base pass, on the ground ball, he legs it out, able to keep the inning alive. He steals second, and then comes around to score from second on the base hit. That's an outstanding job.
What he saw from Ispilot in the regular season this year, in addition to being the leader of that defense, also turned in 3 great at-bats in that matchup. And this time draws a walk to give Florida a 2-0 lead. Espinosa unable to put a ball in the strike zone. We've seen what he can do offensively, but when I brought this young man up to Coach Olson, what he wanted to talk about was defense. Hard to field that ball for the catcher. Hansen can't bring it in cleanly. Gets it to Espinosa late, and that allows Lester to slide in safely. Thought that brick backstop was going to kill Florida in that situation, but they're still able to score.
You've got to make the decision, and it happens in the blink of an eye, and he committed to it coming home. If Hansen's able to corral that ball clean, then they've got it.
As Florida looks to earn a spot in the semifinal round, they need a win to make that happen. Hot shot past Espinosa, and that will score Rodriguez. Ispilot right behind him. Down and in. 2 runs brought home by Andrew Tess. 5-0 Florida. From Dallas, Texas, live on ESPN+, this is the GEICO High School Baseball National Championship, presented by Axe. Chris Mycoskie and Reagan Ratcliff from Horner Ballpark in Dallas, home of the DBU Patriots. Billy has won a team championship in Cooperstown, New York, raising that trophy at the home of the Baseball Hall of Fame. Now has a chance to do it here on the national stage in Dallas. To the right, Rodriguez giving chase, won't get to it in time. Carlson running to third, and they will send him home. No chance to get him, in California on the scoreboard trim the deficit to 5-1. He singled and brought home a run his last time up in the fourth. Runner coming home. That's DeCarlo. 6-1, Florida, as that ball got away from Cole Hansen. Espinosa with a 3-2 count on Uzilia. Hard shot into left center. That'll score Castellani. Harriel right behind him. The throw will go to second. Two more score for Florida. It's 8-1. And the team from the Sunshine State now feeling very good about advancing into bracket play.
Wolfpack fans are going to be super excited about Uzilia when he gets on campus. He is an impressive slugger. And 3 RBI, 2 hits, and that will be the end of the line for Jordan Espinosa. We talk about Wentworth earlier tonight, big lefty who's got an offer from Clemson. Castellani, who's headed to Clemson. How about those two big left-handed sluggers in a Tigers lineup one day?
Castellani into left center with the first pitch, driving that one in the gap. Hoffman and Yost score. It's 10-1 Florida, and the potential game-winning run in run rule fashion now standing at second base.
He got a pitch that he wanted early in the count, first pitch, and it's down. He goes and gets it. Both of his hits tonight have gone to the opposite field. He had a single in between short and third, back in the fourth, and here he gets it in the air, goes down and gets it into left center field.
10-1 win for Team Florida over Team California. What a day, and it earns them the #1 seed out of this pool, and they will play in our first national semifinal tomorrow. That's at 6 o'clock Eastern time, 5 o'clock Central on ESPN+. Team Florida versus Team Texas. On the other side, Team California also advances via this 3-team tiebreaker. Illinois eliminated. It's California who advances, and they will face Team Arizona tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central Time on ESPNU in a rematch of last year's national final.